Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on the set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, baby, my bets are off.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think
Wow,
so. I think
young
in
man.
this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see
This
anything
shit is
warranting
tip
the
drill.
flag.
No,
And he don't drop
there was
it.
contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Love. Open man is Higgins. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin.
Outside.
Bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Me and you, I'm on top. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Hey.
Yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Saints.
First down. 53, check.
first down. Benjamin. And he'll get this one down to about the 10.
What the fuck, man? I'm about to fuck up my little groove.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. I'm coming after you.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Welcome back, love.
Gerald Everett.
Off his 5-game motherfucking injury, we got to ease you back in slow.
These guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And we playing with a chip on our shoulder. Let's get it.
And that makes the score 7-0.
We ain't give my man upgrade.
To kick it off.
We're going to get it out of the season, though, because we have a hell of a year. So
Now we take it in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
All right, let's go,
Alex.
Alex.
They're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
A little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Set.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. Right in. 26.
Prescott down.
Why ain't nobody? That's my fault. I should have went with him. I know he. That's my fault.
This one across the 40.
That's my fault. That's my fault. He ain't had nobody else to throw it to but him. That's my fault.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Switch it.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Tighten up. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
He's too big. Check. See,
you can see the
6'2".
time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
good drive, yeah,
that
this is a good drive right here.
And worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, Elliott.
Tackle.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll run it.
Get your ass here!
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past
the front
marker. And the Saints,
we got that front designed. We ready for the Vikings. That's what our front made for. Them goddamn Vikings in that damn stretch.
Getting set for their next
Stop,
drive, the
yeah.
New Orleans offense. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1. Resulted in 7
shit,
points and a
76.
7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much
Good
I
push,
enjoy horse
Kendall.
racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The 16-yard line.
Off play action. Love. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Too high. Good catch, boy.
He pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for the Saints.
Whoa!
59 yards.
For the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Benjamin. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a fake on the give
No,
here as they try to run pass option.
man.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
That's bullshit, you know it.
To throw on second down. Love. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Come on, watch out! Fuck!
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's
Big boy, I know you was trying to block. I know you was trying to block. I ain't mad at you. I know you was trying to block.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
You take some more time to clock anyway.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Hello?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ooh!
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to
He
the
blocked it, Mike.
13-yard line.
Muttley.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
From the gun, Love. The quick slant.
Oh!
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants?
See that motherfucker tight end coming across that middle is gonna freeze his ass.
Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball on time.
You can get some more time off the clock. I don't mind.
The ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. Running with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Now a timeout signaled for. And
damn, man. I want to go with this shit. I want to go with this shit like a man. Fuck that. I want to go with this shit. Fuck that. I ain't got no big back. Fuck no.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They run. It's Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point.
And way to close the half, fellas. It's a much-needed game because they are going to be one of those wild card teams.
This will be taken to the back of the
You know
end
it's far
zone.
from over.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Dog his
How
ass.
will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm?
It's a good half, y'all. Our quarterback just came back off 5-game injuries, man. That's a good half. They're like 4 games, I think.
Set now to go for the third quarter.
It's a good half, y'all. Good way to ease them on in there. Let's fire away.
It's a short kick.
Let's get back to what we do.
15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's get back to what we do.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
Let's get back to what we do. Let's get back to what we do. Let's fire away. Let's get back.
To the 30.
Welcome back, y'all. It's time to stop playing.
Gain on the opening play of the quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This
fire away
to Higgins. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Don't you move everybody to the inside, because I'm going straight to the outside.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love.
Let's get money. Let's get money.
End zone touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Let's get money.
Lutz good on the extra
Our youngin' back. We ready to fire away now.
21 to zip. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set
Play
for
some
this
D,
next
fellas.
drive
Game
by
ain't
the
over.
Cowboys offense.
So what, y'all
They're
up
down in
21.
this
The game
game,
ain't
a chance
over.
for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the
Let's
time,
get it.
Nowhere to escape,
Their front
and
is
he goes
mean.
down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progression.
We coming up the middle. We coming from the edge. We coming everywhere, goddammit.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
We ain't letting niggas breathe.
That led to the sack.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
We ain't letting niggas breathe. Let's get out this ass.
Here's Prescott.
Shit. How the fuck you get that much space?
He's got a man complete. It's a
Good catch, boy.
Cooper. And they work this well upfield across
Johnson.
the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
I need to go ahead
and
and back
pick up a
him
lot of yardage after
too
the
small for
catch.
that shit.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Thank you.
And
He didn't catch
that'll be
that?
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Prescott yet again.
Thank you.
That's incomplete.
I ain't hit the wrong button. That's my fault. My fault. That's my fault.
Hang on. A big call coming on
My
3rd
fault,
down.
y'all. That's my fault,
Sometimes
D.
when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
Oh, he too tall. I don't need him checking him. He too tall. Put Gardner Johnson on him. Hopefully he can stick with him. Because you too fucking tall.
Get a PI called at
Put
just
your
about
ass on
any
Cooper.
point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the...
Come on, Gardner Johnson. You got to
Hey,
stick
just
with
go
that
and Do
nigga.
what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Get the ball out.
On with Elliott. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 58, right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
How is he getting that much space?
It's Cooper.
He okay, I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. That's my fault. He doing that little joint. I see what he's doing.
Touchdown. Amari
Because
Cooper.
I'm running straight man, so
His
he's doing
second
that little
touchdown on
fucking
the
out
season.
joint.
And
Fucking
the
shit.
Cowboys
Fuck.
cut into that lead.
How the fuck I
Extra
didn't see
point
that
right
shit?
down the middle.
Stop
And
playing
they
bump
cut
around
the
the
lead
right
to
side.
21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's
I'm pissed 'cause I ain't
Pinheiro
gonna
to
go
kick it
touchdown.
off. That's fielded in the end zone.
At least some blockers over
He
here.
gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they
Shit.
discussed at the half
Tackle.
worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Collier. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what
Get the
I
first.
really liked about him.
And need the big plays, get the first.
Competes for it and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Love.
Shit!
Under
Good
a
one.
heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
It's
He
bad.
got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have
Come on,
done
Vaughn.
to adjust and account for that?
But what
Look
you
at
hope is that
71.
you figure
Oh, my
out
God.
and
He
you
didn't
see
even try
and
to
get a
block
clue
nobody.
that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you
Shit, good
clean.
D.
But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra
You supposed to get off that. Good tackle, big boy.
They stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And there is a flag as
Kyle
he's
can
brought
kick
down
whatever
right
your
at
name
the
is.
25-yard line. But who's this going to be against? So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Prescott to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
These niggas is grabbing like a
Penalty flag
motherfucker.
down, however. Let's see what that's about.
God damn, Slim. Now they just grabbing like shit.
Prescott on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and 11 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
He won't be open over the top this time.
He's taken down. Marcus Davenport.
Put somebody right over top of that bullshit.
10 sacks on the season. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh.
It's caught. Cooper.
Bitch.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Bullshit
Cowboy
catch.
touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're
Come on,
facing
y'all,
one of
just
the
get a little
top
time on the
5
clock,
offenses
get
in
this
the
shit
league in
over
terms
with,
of points
man.
scored. They've had their moments, but
It ain't got to be spectacular right here. Just get a little time on the
They
clock.
really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
the run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
Come on,
3 here as he's out to the 30.
And this is an absolutely big
We
third
got
down
shit on
that's
the
been
ground
set
all
up here,
fucking day.
partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Love.
Shit.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
On 1st down.
Whoa! Beautiful,
Beautiful,
goddammit!
10, touchdown, New
Fuck!
Orleans. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead.
Ain't seen that one all day.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Had to open up the playbook on that nigga.
After
Ain't seen that one all day.
To kick it off.
So therefore, he was not ready.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, the game ain't over, goddammit. Oh, shit.
And a nice job there.
Good
As he
tackle,
gets
rookie.
this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
They scared me for a second.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's my fault. Oh,
Crossing
that's
route, he
my
hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Keep it, man. That's my
This across
fault.
midfield and inside the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Come on, backs up.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Thank you, Quincy.
Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Thank you, Quincy.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game
We
long.
coming
The
for you,
pass rush,
Falcons,
the coverage,
goddammit. We see you
the
next
ball
week,
excellent, and now they'll tack
motherfucker.
on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of
We
hand.
ain't get my upgrade. My guys playing with a chip on their shoulder.
Benjamin.
My guys ain't get their upgrades. We bad. Get the fuck off me.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big
God
chunk
damn
on the
it.
ground there, 27 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's
Gotta wait till the end of the season to get my upgrade. You motherfuckers gonna pay.
They'll keep it on the ground.
God damn it.
Benjamin.
Get off me,
And
motherfucker.
he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. From the 34 now, here's
Smash
first and
mouth,
10.
God damn it.
Gonna give this time.
Smash mouth.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Good
Get
gain
Kamara
there on
some work
first
now.
down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage.
Come on, be patient.
They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A
Smash mouth
first down there
football.
on a gain
Ain't that
of
shit.
11.
Good game, scrub.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for
That's
Dallas,
balanced football right
the
there.
loss
That's what you
drops
call
them back to
balanced
4-3
football.
so far. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as
No
they head
stretch
to
match.
Philly
That's
to face
bullshit.
off with the Eagles.
We got the Falcons next week.